Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to my playthrough of the game Doom 64. It is Picklarium here, and today we're going to be covering the final episode of my playthrough of this game, as we only have about 5 levels left, I believe. Yeah, so let's start off with the 21st level, Pitfalls. Immediately we're surrounded by some soldier guys. So we took care of them real quick. And now, there's a lot of doors around us, as you can see. Some red bars and a yellow door, which we can't access neither of them yet. And 3 other doors. Some of these will lead to loot, which most of them have a soldier guy behind them. So let's take care of that one. That one, and now this one. And once we kill this one, those 2 are technically optional for this. Oh, I didn't mean to pick it up without looking at it, but yeah, there's a yellow skull key right there. So we can already go through the yellow door. There will be a knight. We'll go down here, down this elevator, and we'll be in this open lava looking area. And a lot of enemies around it, which we're going to go ahead and clear out. We might not be able to get all of them, as some of them are pretty far away and could be hiding behind a wall like that knight over there. Might be able to aggro him actually if I, yeah, there we go. Oh, but there's an imp over there. I'll save that for later. We don't need to do that part just yet. What we can do though is, first of all, we gotta push this button right here. We have to sprint across it. We press that button, and it will allow us to traverse that area much easier. There'll be a lot of enemies that spawn though as you do. Alright. And now I want to fall down the lava right here, but there will be a teleporter we're looking for. I believe I should be looking right at it, although you can't see it because my shotgun's blocking the way. You can also sort of see a radiation shield down there. You shouldn't need that though if you know exactly where the teleporter is. Yeah, there was the teleporter that I just landed on, preventing us from taking any damage. So let's kill all the enemies here. A knight over there. We can't reach him right now though. Let's go back up to this structure right here. And we want to try to sprint to that platform right there. There we go. Then we can kill this knight. But before we go down there, there's this optional cavern we can find over here, which has a baron behind it who is blocking some missiles and a med kit. Up all the ammo right here. Let's go through this teleporter. Shotgun guy right in front of us. And we're in this maze looking area with a few different doors around it. There's a red door there of course, but we can't access it yet. I'm gonna go ahead and clear out the enemies before we make any real progress. Alright, I believe that was all of them. So there's 2 doors over here. One of them will lead us to this area. There's a lot of lava underneath there and no way to access that area just yet. Oh yeah, there's a cacodemon there. And the other door leads to this room with a knight. It's a computer area map we can pick up right here, and a button we can press. Pressing that button will reveal those soldier guys. And most notably, we can go back to this room, and there's a bridge now. So now we want to press that button. And it will open up this area right here, where we can see the blue skull key in the distance. But as we approach it, some barons will spawn. Easily taken care of. There'll also be a bunch of armor bonuses and health bonuses that will spawn in these doorways that have appeared. Some armor here, and a vulnerability upgrade. Some health here. We can sprint across these pillars to pick up some energy ammo. Then we can pick up the blue skull key. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up the invulnerability upgrade. Gotta remember where there you are. Blue door. A baron. I'm gonna go ahead and push that button. Then we want to backtrack, go over to the main area. Wherever that was, I got a bit carried away with my vulnerability. Let me zoom out. Oh. Did not expect there to be an enemy. Oh yeah, I also didn't enter this room right here. With that button which you can shoot. I didn't even mean to shoot it while shooting the soldier, but that happened, so cool. And yeah, we go through that teleporter. There's also a few things over here, some items. Alright, through the teleporter. We go around here. And a new passageway has opened up over here. There's a megasphere up there, which I'm gonna save for later. I'm gonna walk across this whole area. I'm gonna try to kill these knights from here. We'll go ahead and pick up the health bonuses, why not? There's the knight. Now we're at a good spot to shoot it. Now we can press this button, and it will allow us to reach the red skull key over here. I'm gonna go ahead and clear out the rest of the enemies that spawned. There we go. Those things have a lot of health. Now, we're gonna go back to the main entrance. Kill that Baron. Come on. Just. Didn't mean to pick up that med kit. Hopefully, I won't lose that extra health I could have gotten. Now we want to push that button. Now I want to go and backtrack to that one teleporter that we got the key for. But first I'm actually going to go ahead and pick up that armor we saw earlier. Let me see if I can aim this just right. Or let me take care of that imp first. Alright. Oh, nice. Alright, so now let's backtrack to that teleport we went through earlier. I was afraid that enemies are going to respawn here. Then we want to go left over here. Because we hit that button, the red doorway was opened. And you can see that this is the exit to level. It is guarded by a couple of knights. Some bullet ammo right here, which we can't pick up all of. And we jump through here to exit the level. And now for burnt offerings. As soon as we exit and look to our left, we'll see an Arachnotron. There's a few lost souls to our left over here. And this area, there's a lot of pinkies that are going to come out of there. And there's going to be a lot of Arachnotrons that spawn as we approach it. So much ammo. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that one hiding in the cave. Freaking piece of crap. How am I doing on Yep, I think the best bet is to use the rocket launcher. Let's go for these nightmare imps up here. Boom. Almost ran right into that. Come on. Think they're dead? Yeah. Now, we want to go over here to this place where all the pinkies came from. There'll be some specters. Oh, up. Okay, specters are down. There's a megasphere right there. I do know how to get to it. Of course, we're not going to reach it just yet, though. Hopefully, going to stay that till the end of the level, preferably. Then we can press this button, and it will lower these ceilings down here, opening those 4. And it will spawn 4 enemies from there, and they're going to be knights. So kill them once they emerge. Kill the nightmare imps and that Caco demon up there. So many Caco demons are going to spawn out there. All right. Now that's done over with. What we gotta do next is we have to get the blue key, which is over there, but it's a sort of complicated way to access it. First of all, if we press this button, it will lower the area where the blue key is, but we can't reach it in time as it's temporary, and we have to run through that staircase. But if we hit this button, it will open up this wall right next to it, and we have a very narrow window of time to get through it all. So let's hit this, hit that, and there we go. You saw it closing up there, yeah? So yeah, window. There's the megasphere again. Still not gonna get it just yet. We're gonna go through this blue door. There'll be several arachnotrons behind these cages. Thankfully we can actually see them this time around, unlike that one level. I don't remember what it was called. But if you've seen my playthrough, or play the game yourself in general, I'm sure you'll recognize what I'm talking about. Now there's a rocket launcher here that we have to pick up in order to progress, but as soon as we pick it up, it'll put us into a trap. It'll bring up 4 statue heads and they will shoot at us while we are trapped in this small area. So what you want to do is hide behind the corner. So look at where I'm angled at right now. Pick it up and then walk back. You have to be at a very precise angle. It's really hard to avoid these otherwise, and they can probably potentially kill you. So yeah, press that button, which will lower the bars that were blocking the way to this switch. Pick those up. I feel dumb. I don't think I fully remember. Oh, okay, here, yeah. What that button did was lower these bars. Right. And in this room, to our left and right, there are going to be cacodemons, but they're behind fake walls. Alright. There's going to be an arachnotron over here. There's the yellow key right there, but just like the beginning of this room, there will be a cacodemon behind these fake walls. Multiple cacodemons this time around, actually. Yellow skull key has been obtained. Another arachnotron will spawn behind us. And now we want to go back up here to where the yellow door was. Go through it. So there's a soldier guy over there, arachnotron over there, and several more soldier guys behind all of these cages right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that megasphere because supercharge. I'm really sorry if I ever like messed it up throughout this. I know I have already actually. But yeah, I'm sorry for every time I've done that. But yeah, we picked up that supercharge. We're going to pick up the megasphere later. And we're going to go ahead and pick up all these rockets around here. And what's going to happen is as soon as we pick up that red key, these structure things you see right here are going to close in on us in this small area. You can see the sort of area like on the ceiling and how it's rocky. And then it'll spawn some knights or barons, I don't remember which one specifically, around us. And if we don't, and it'll spawn a button that'll bring us to our way out. And if we don't hit it fast enough, then that ceiling will crush us. So yeah, having said that mouthful, let's go ahead and get started on this. Pick it up, the walls will close in, the ceiling will raise up for a moment. There's the button, push it, Go outside. We can't go back out the normal way just yet because it is blocked off. What we have to do first is push a button, which I believe, I don't remember if it spawns before or after the knights are killed, but oh, yep, there it is. And then that will open up our way out. Well, it does it temporarily. There we go. Now to open up the red door, but not before we kill all these arachnotrons that spawned. Open the red door. There'll be arachnotrons behind this door too, and it will also lead us to the exit. We still have a megasphere to pick up though, so I'm gonna wait before we press that button. Alright, so to get this megasphere, we go back to the room where we opened the blue door. And there's a fake wall right here, you can tell because the bricks aren't set up properly, leading to a teleporter, which will lead us to this area where we can pick up the megasphere. So let's exit the level. And move on to the Unholy Temple. Oh boy, there's a very big puzzle revolving around this map that I'm not a fan of. We can't even start on it though until the end, but we can take note of some things that we'll need to remember to do that puzzle. So let's kill this arachnotron. Let's go ahead and pick up some of the, I think I missed some shotgun shells over here, yep. More arachnotrons over there. We're gonna switch back to the chain gun. Trying to save my energy cell ammo. And here's one of the first things we need to remember for the puzzle I'm talking about. Notice how there's 3 different keys here, and they're ordered in a specific way. Yellow, red, and blue. Remember this. It'll be important for the puzzle I'm talking about. There's another arachnotron right there. Damn it. Okay. And you'll notice these armor bonuses are leading towards something. It is leading to a teleporter, which we need to go up in order to progress. There's a crap ton of specters in this area, so we want to be careful of them. And now it's going to be one of these levels. If we go through this way, where you see those 2 things over there, or this way, they'll shoot missiles at us that'll home in on us, similar to what another level we did a while back. So try to sprint through whenever that happens. We want to activate this elevator. Then we want to go this way, I believe. Shotgun shells. Okay. We want to push that button. Then we'll backtrack to one area around here. Forget which one. Yeah, this one right here. And now those bars are lowered because we hit that button. And in here we can find some barons. No, why did I get freaking spikes? And killing both of them will drop some rocket ammo for you. Then you can go up here. We can see a mega armor right there. Try not to pick it up just yet unless you're low on armor. Some arachnotrons will spawn up there, and a lot of pinkies will spawn down here. More enemies will spawn. There we go. Now let's try to take care of these arachnotrons. I'm hoping not to pick up that mega armor just yet. Alright. Now we gotta go over here and push this button to get the blue skull key. And here we can see another thing we gotta remember for the puzzle. Red, blue, and yellow this time. The order of them is important. I'm trying to... There we go. Okay. Pick up some of the ammo we see here. How much energy ammo do I have? 500? Okay. There's a shotgun guy over there, but I'm not even going to worry about him just yet. He's far away and we don't even have the yellow key yet. Go ahead and pick up that green armor, sprint through here, open this door. There'll be a lost soul in here. We'll pick up the red key and it'll make the ceilings fall down on our way out. Now we want to go through the red door over here. There'll be a lot of soldiers on the ground level where you are, and a few knights on the upper sections with some more soldier guys. And there you saw the yellow key, but it disappeared as we approached it and spawned a baron. There's the yellow key again, but I'll warn you ahead of time this time. The same thing will happen. Once you kill the enemies, it will spawn a staircase. You can go ahead and get the yellow key now. It doesn't disappear this time. And here we can see the exit of the level, but it's blocked off by 3 different blockades right here. And here we see yet another part of this puzzle. This is the third and final thing you'll need to remember: blue, yellow, and red. So now that we have all that remembered and we have the yellow key, we can move on and get started on that puzzle I was talking about. But first, those things that were blocking this area are back up, so... What hit me? The Caco Demon? Huh? Oh well. But yeah, killing the Cacto demons will lower the barricade. I'm gonna pick up that stim pack. Lower these bars, kill those soldier guys ahead of me. And the Arachnotron up there. Here's where the puzzle begins. There's 3 different buttons and you can see skull icons around them with different colors. You have to pick them in the right order in order to unlock the specific entryways that we saw earlier. If you do it incorrectly, I'll go ahead and do it real quick, and I'll quick save and show you real quick what will happen if you put it in the wrong order. You'll be trapped in here with some Hell Knights. And you'll have to redo that all over again. I'm going to quick load it though, so I don't have to go through that. So the first one we want to go for is the one we saw at the beginning of the moat. The reason you want to do this first is because there's a lot more enemies over there, so you can try to be more efficient when it comes to picking up items. So yellow, red, and blue. Now I just gotta remember where it is. Pick up that armor. Shotguns. There it is. We'll go through here. It's empty at first with some rockets and shotgun shells, but as we pick them up, Arachnotrons will spawn, which we have to kill in order to progress. There we go. Walk up to this elevator up here, push the button. It'll turn the room into a lava room, and it'll raise a bridge leading to 2 different rooms. Each of these have a button and a knight guarding them. So you push this button, and it will raise 1 platform. And we go over here, kill the knight. Push the other button, raising the other platform. Then we hit this button, and it will lower the walls around us and spawn some Cacto demons behind those walls. We want to not sprint walk across there, but normal walk. Otherwise, we're gonna hit the wall and fall straight into the lava, which, as far as I'm concerned, you can't escape from that lava. One more Cacto demon. We push this button, and one of the blockades to the exit will be lowered. So there's 2 more to go, and we've taken down, and we've lowered the hardest of the bunch. So we should be golden from this point forward. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some health bonuses, because there was a supercharge in that 1 teleporter room, but I honestly don't know how to access it. So we're gonna rely on this for now. I'm gonna go ahead and wait before I pick up the mega armor, because we can... Oh no! Oh no! Ah. Oh my goodness, why? Okay, quick save it. I don't want to lose any more health. Don't know if I can see anything suspicious, but oh well. Red, blue, and yellow. That will open the button that was behind the blue key entrance over here. Gonna pick up that mega armor now. Press that. Let's see if, yeah, there's a med kit. Gonna quick save it before I sprint through here. And finally, blue, yellow, and red. Then we can go through the red door here, revealing this button and lowering the last of the 3 blockades. So now we can push the button, leave this level, and go to the penultimate level of the game, no escape. We start off in this room. There are several medkits around us. We can push this button and it will open up 4 different doorways. Whichever way you go out doesn't specifically matter. So let's just go down one of these. There will be several nightmare imps across the map and a few mancubi. Yeah, this whole level is practically just is pretty much just a slaughterhouse of enemies. Mostly nightmare imps and mancubi, but there's a few other extra enemies. We can go up this elevator. There's a lot of rocket ammo here. Then we can push this button, giving us a rocket launcher. And as you can see, there's a cyber demon behind those bars. Our main goal of this level is to kill that cyber demon. I don't say that because it's something I personally want to do. I say that because as soon as you kill them, that's when the level ends. But we can't exactly reach them just yet. There's a few different secrets you can actually find throughout this map, most of which involve going up these elevators. Having a lot of ammo. And I don't think I know how to reach that mega armor. Oh, yes I do actually. It's right here. I'm gonna wait though. Because first, we're gonna pick up this radiation shield. Go through this lava area. Go into this cave with some nightmare imps. Go through this teleporter. There's a green armor there if you want it. Jump out this window on the right side and activate this button, which will open up a door. Go back to where that lava cave was. It's over there. More specifically over here. Go through the teleporter again. There's the doorway we opened. And as soon as we hit this button, that will release the cyber demons. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And pretty much just blast away at them until they die. Try to focus on one at a time because sometimes it can be difficult to deal with 2 at once. It can be hard to avoid rockets from 2 different cyber demons at once. And of course I died, why wouldn't I? I'm fighting 2 cyber demons after all. There's also plenty of rocket ammo where they come from, so keep that in mind. And don't worry too much about running out of health and running low on health and armor before you leave this level, because the final level, which is after this one, of course, gives you a megasphere at the beginning, so you get full health and armor. Alright, that's 1 cyber demon down. Let's try that again. I'm not even gonna bother pick up those rockets actually. Well, yes I am. It takes way too many rockets to kill these guys anyways. I might actually... Yeah, I'll go ahead and use the Unmaker. Probably would have been much easier to use that, actually. I feel kind of dumb for not using it. Especially because of how much ammo we had. But now we move on to the final level of the game. The Absolution. Similar to Doom 2, as soon as we access this level, it'll give us a crap ton of ammunition, health, and armor. Like, there's that megasphere I was talking about. Yep, our ammunition is completely full, and it also even gives us an invulnerability upgrade over here, which will be extraordinarily useful. Now, I will say, there are two ways this level can go about. One is extremely easy, and the other can potentially be very hard. And whether or not you can do the easy way or not depends on whether or not you've obtained all 3 skull keys, which we have. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a quick save real quick. I'm going to show you the hard way to do this level first. So as soon as we open this door and exit it, we can't go back in this room. So pick up this invulnerability upgrade and then quickly exit. We'll go over here and you'll see the central structure right here and these 3 different buildings right here. And they spawn a lot of different enemies. It starts off with Rune Masters, but there progressively gets to be more and more enemies. And there are several of them. Like, you can already see right now that there's so many different enemies right now. You have to kill them all in order to make the final boss spawn from that central structure. It's actually significantly easier with a fully upgraded Unmaker, because you basically eradicate so many enemies in like a wide area. But the main reason this is hard is because it requires a crap ton of ammo in order to be successful with. Like look at that, I just ran out of ammo. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful using rockets because of the lost souls and pain elementals. Once you kill them all, the final boss will spawn. And what this thing does is it shoots those fire things at you, which will launch up in the sky. And most importantly, it will shoot several of those dark red homing rockets at you. And I'm just going to let it kill me right here to show you how deadly these are. 93 health, 100 armor. Look at that. Almost all of my health and armor gone from just one burst. But yeah. There also is a very, very easy way to kill the final boss. You might have noticed that there were buttons surrounding those structures we saw earlier. So, what those are buttons related to the skull keys. So we press this purple one. I think it takes a moment for it to activate. I think I have to trigger something. I think they have to start spawning. Yeah, there we go. That will close that portal and the enemies coming out of it. The same will go for the blue one. And the same will go for the purple one. The color... Keep in mind that the color of the key represents the ones you got. So you can actually still use 1 or 2 of them even if you haven't gotten every single skull key. which will make it slightly easier along with the upgraded Unmaker. But yeah, this final boss is a real cakewalk with the fully upgraded Unmaker. Like, watch, it was eradicating us earlier. Boom. It's finished. We got 99% of kills. I don't know what the one we missed was. That's weird. Oh well. Ending time. Finally, the mother of all demons is dead. The blood pours from your eyes as you stand in defiance. As the only Marine to endure the slaughter, you decide to remain in hell and ensure no demon ever rises again. The end. We can press the interact button and it will slide the text up. And like Doom 2, it'll show us all the enemies at the end. There's a zombie man, shotgun guy. They don't look very different. The only real way to tell the difference between them is like if you look very carefully at their gun. There's an imp. There's the nightmare imp. It was the only new enemy type in this entire game, other than the final boss, of course. Demons, or pinkies as I like to call them. Specters, same thing but invisible. Lost souls, I did not appreciate you. Cacodemons, you were alright. Hell Knights, you were pretty tough. Barons of Hell, you were a lot more annoying in this game than you were in previous games. You appeared a lot more frequently and you had way too much health. Arachnotrons, you weren't really as problematic as you were in Doom 2, for better or worse. Pain Elementals, I hated you before, I hate you now. Mancubi, I don't really have a comment on them. The Cyber Demon, not much to say about him either. And our hero, aka us. And then it just repeats the bestiary from here. I don't know why it doesn't roll the credits unlike it did in Doom 2. But yeah, that was Doom 64. The game is done. Thank you all so much for watching this series. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to give this video and other videos on a like. And if you're interested in content like this, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. Once again, thank you all so much for watching this series, and I will see you all later. Have a good day.